Hey there. I just thought I would come on and say hello, do sort of an update. I mean, this is going to be another hangout like the last ones that I did, but I don't know if it'll be that long. If you've watched my other videos, you might say, what looks different right now? Well, for one, I changed my bedding. So instead of having that really pretty blue bedding that I had back there, now I have pretty pink bedding. But the biggest change is that I actually got my hair cut today. Surprisingly enough. And before everybody starts attacking me about this, because I know that people can get really upset about things, here in Thailand, at least where I live, they have lifted a lot of the restrictions and bans. Most people, well, the majority of the people are still wearing masks. But restaurants have opened back up to where you can actually go and eat at the restaurant versus getting takeout. And the hair salon was open. But it was an experience trying to get your hair done wearing a mask. Because, I mean, the girl that does my hair, she had on her mask, and I had on mine, but when you're getting your hair shampooed and everything, it's kind of difficult if you have a mask, you know, covering over your ears. So I had to basically just take it off my ears and then just hold it across my face the entire time that I was getting my hair done, which was a little difficult to do, but I managed. But yeah, I needed to go get it done. I've wanted to get it done for a while because the last time I had a haircut was back in December, the beginning of December, for my birthday. So it's been a while, and I was looking pretty raggedy. And I like it when I get it done because it's the only time that my hair is straight, because I have naturally curly hair, so normally my hair is curly all the time. But when I go in and get it done there, she always blow dries it straight, which is kind of fun to once in a while have it that way. And I actually have a little straightening iron that I bought, but I don't know. I always feel like it's burning my hair to use it. I don't know. I mean, I can use it, and I will sometimes, but very rarely do I ever actually use it. But so anyway, so yeah, this is it, and she always wants to cut my hair like really short. Like when I went in there today, I mean, I guess, you know, if you look back at my other video, I guess my hair was probably down to like right here. And every time I go in to get my hair cut, she's always like, you know, she's wanting to cut it like way up here, like really short. And I'm like, no, you know. So I tell her that I want it like down to here, you know, like just like below my shoulders, which really is not true, because actually I wanted it cut where it is. But I've learned over time that if I tell her to cut it here, it will be cut to here. So I've learned that if I really want it cut here, it's best to say I want it cut down here. And so hopefully it continues to work, because, I mean, pretty much this is exactly where I wanted it cut to today. Even though I said to cut it down here. So I don't know why that is, but I don't know. I was told that Thai people can actually sell blonde hair to make like doll's hair and wigs and stuff, and so maybe she's wanting to cut my hair short so that she can sell my hair, and I don't know. That may or may not be true. I have no idea. That's what I was told, though. So anyway, I don't know. I just kind of felt like I wanted to do a little hangout and an update on what was happening, since, you know, things have sort of started changing here. So since the last video I did, I mean, you know, if it does seem like there's a lot more people out Not that there wasn't before, because there was a lot of people that were going out before too. But pretty much, 98% of the people that you saw out in public had masks on. But now, when I was out today, I noticed that it seemed more like about maybe 60 to 70% of the people had masks on, but there were a lot of people that didn't. So I think people are starting to kind of, and I also noticed, now it might not be this way. I could have gone in at a time when somebody was on break, because I have a friend that lives here that said that when she went into 7-Eleven, they did take her temperature, because they had been doing that. Every time you go, they're like standing outside the door, with hand sanitizer and a thermometer thing that they aim at your head. It's like really weird. It's like you're standing there and they're like, just sticking this thermometer thing up at your head and they're staring at you, and you're like, so, but when I went in there the last couple of times, they weren't there doing that. They weren't even doing the hand sanitizer. They had some there, but they weren't actually giving it to the people to do. But my friend said that they did do that when she went in, so maybe I just went in at an unusual time. I don't know. But there was another store that I went to yesterday, I think, that they weren't doing it there anymore either. So I think people are just kind of getting tired of it, So I don't know. But whatever. I mean, people can't just continue to live, in seclusion and stuff like that. It just can't keep going on and on like that. But I probably shouldn't get into a big thing about this, because I don't really want to get into arguments with people in the comments section. Because I know that people get really touchy about things and, can really start giving you crap about stuff, So I don't want to get something started. So I just really wanted to come on, just say hello, sort of update, just, hang out a little bit before I get ready for bed, because it's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm just kind of, I don't know, chilling out a little bit, before I go to bed. Been thinking a lot lately about videos that I want to work on, trying to get some ideas of things I want to try and do, and I don't know. I do enjoy doing this. I don't know how much you guys enjoy it. I mean, hopefully you do, but I really do enjoy this. To me, this is like, hanging out with my friends, just chilling out and talking about random stuff, whatever. So I thought I'd brush my hair, though, because this is the only time I can brush my hair. Whenever I get it done and she straightens it like this is like the only time I can really brush my hair, because when you have naturally curly hair, it's best not to brush it. This may sound weird if you don't have curly hair. You may think that's kind of strange. But if you have curly hair naturally, you'll know what I'm talking about, that you can't really brush your hair, because if you do, you end up usually with like frizzy hair, like afro head or something, and it's real frizzy because of the curls and stuff. So when you have naturally curly hair and you wash it and you style it, which for me, styling it is basically, I let it dry in the towel for, I don't know, half an hour to an hour sometimes. Dry it in the towel, and then when I take the towel down, I just scrunch it up. I put some curl cream, it's like styling cream. I just kind of put that through my hair a little bit and scrunch it and let it dry in the air. And then I only wash my hair usually maybe twice a week. And I know a lot of people might go, ew, that's gross. But seriously, people with curly hair do not wash their hair every day. Most don't. Maybe there's some people that do, but I I just cannot do it because it's too drying. It's not really good for your hair. And if any of you know who Cindy Crawford is, she used to be like a major supermodel. I saw an interview with her once, and she said that she washed her hair once a week. And she's a supermodel, okay? And she was only washing her hair once a week because she said that her hair would style better as time goes on because it like gets oil, natural oils in it, different things, and it actually can help you to style your hair better, not to wash it. It's like if you don't have really clean hair, it styles better. So, and when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's so cool. So it was actually years ago when I saw this interview. And I think that's when I started not washing my hair every day, because I used to wash it every day. And I always wondered, why is my hair always so frizzy and dry? It's like, duh, that's why, you dummy. So I stopped doing this. Now I'm usually once or twice a week is all I wash my hair, and then like there's a couple of times during the week that I might refresh it, like just kind of dampen it. I don't like always totally wet. Sometimes I'll wet it down in the shower, put a little conditioner through it, comb some conditioner through it, and then do the same thing, kind of let it dry in the towel and then scrunch it up, but not washing it. And as the week goes on, my curls will get really curly. It does definitely look better. But whenever I get it done like this, it's the only time that I can brush it, and it's okay. So, it's nice because I do like to brush it sometimes and feel it's nice to be able to run my hands through it. Because see, that's the other thing. It's like when you have curly hair, you don't really want to do that. You don't want to run your fingers through your hair and stuff because you pull the curl out, and it makes it frizzy. So it's like, even though it's naturally curly, it loses its shape and everything if you do that. So it's better if you don't. So yeah, this is nice to be able to just brush it out. Oh, but it's so, see, this is the other thing. Before all this stuff happened and they closed salons down and stuff, I used to, not every week, but I tried to every week if I possibly could, I would treat myself to a shampoo at this salon. Because being in a small town, we don't really have a lot of salons, and she actually seems like she maybe went to beauty college, because a lot of the people here, and this is not a put down or anything, so don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be mean, but a lot of the people here that are hairstylists that have these salons, they didn't actually go to beauty college. They just, probably grew up doing their sister's hair or their friend's hair and stuff and decided, hey, I think I'd like to open a hair salon, and that's what they did. But she actually, because of the techniques that she uses, like when she's cutting hair and drying hair, I think she actually went to beauty college, possibly. I don't recall ever seeing any certificates on her wall, but anyway, she's decent. She's done my hair really good at times, and then there's been one time that it was a disaster. But I went back and gave her another chance after a year and a half of not going. It took me a while for it to grow back because it was pretty bad. But anyway, but I like to go in there like once a week if I can and get her to shampoo my hair. Because, oh my gosh, see, that is one of the major triggers for me with ASMR. Oh my gosh. I love for somebody to like play with my hair and brush my hair and shampoo my hair. I say shampoo, it's washing your hair, whatever, but I actually went to beauty college many years ago. I didn't complete it. I almost completed it. It's a long story. I don't really want to go into all of it, but I went to beauty college, and they said the proper way to say it is shampoo your hair, not wash it. So that's why I say shampoo. But anyway, I love to get my hair shampooed. It just feels so good. And here, and I don't know, maybe they do in the States too, but I haven't lived there in so long, I have no idea. But here, they massage your scalp and stuff too when they're doing it. And they shampoo it like 3 times, like thoroughly, like 3 full times, you know, where it's like they shampoo it, they rinse it some, and then they shampoo it again, or rinse it and shampoo it again. And then they put the conditioner in, and they're like massaging your scalp and your neck, and it's just glorious. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it so much, and I've missed getting that done. And when I drove by there the other day and I saw that her sign said open, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go. And so today I wasn't really sure. I thought maybe I misread the sign, and I wasn't really sure if she'd be open. But when I saw that it was open, and she was just kind of laying on a couch, playing around on her phone. She didn't have any clients. I was like, heck yeah. Hey, Snappy Snaps. Hey. Want to come here and say hi? One of my cats is in here. Here. She's the bitchy cat. Oh, pardon me, but she's not very nice. She's so cute, though. She's cute, but she's not very friendly. She's the least friendly of my cats, but she's cute. She's tiny. Yeah, you're a cutie. And she has a sister named Buttons and Snaps. She's Snaps. Little Snappy Snaps. She's a cutie. But anyway, I don't know. I'm rambling again, but yeah, that's okay. I think I've said this in a previous video that, I've been kind of like not sure about what I should do and what I shouldn't do on the channel and stuff. And I've been seeing some of my other favorite ASMR artists talking about, just be you and do whatever you do, do whatever you want to do. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I figure, people, they're either going to like it or they're not. Some people will, some people won't. Big deal, whatever. I'm just going to do what I want to do because I'm enjoying it. Because I am really enjoying it. And I'm really enjoying just sitting down and just talking about whatever in the heck comes to my mind that I feel like talking about. That's the beauty of having your own channel. You can kind of do whatever you want. As long as you're not, breaking laws or doing anything that, is against the rules. So I think I'm okay just to sit here and talk about, getting my hair done and my cats and stuff. So, anyhow, but yeah, I'm hoping that now that she's open again that I'll be able to go in once a week, because usually that's how I would do it. I'd go in like once a week, get my hair shampooed, and I wouldn't wash it. I wouldn't shampoo it in between those times usually. Unless I wanted my hair curly, because some days I want my hair curly, because I actually like having naturally curly hair. I really am very glad that I get, I feel privileged to actually have naturally curly hair. So, but once in a while it is really nice just to be able to run my fingers through it and, but it feels so much better when somebody else is doing that. And oh gosh, years ago when they first came out with those claw looking things, that a lot of the ASMR artists use in their videos, those things that you put on your head, they came out with that like years and years ago. And I'll never forget the first time I experienced it, because my sister came over and she said, oh, I have to show you something, but she said, close your eyes. And I was like, okay, so I'm like closing my eyes, and all of a sudden she just started doing that on my hair because she had bought one of those, and I was like, oh my God, tingles, tingles. I was tingling all over, man. I was like, oh my God, that was so awesome. Oh man, way back then, that was long before I ever knew about ASMR. I knew I experienced tingles ever since I was a kid, but I had no idea that, that was something that other people experienced. I didn't know. This was long before they came up with a term, ASMR. Excuse me. I mean, I can't remember how many years ago. This has been like, I don't know, whenever they first came out with those things. I have to look that up because I don't know. I can't remember if it was like in the late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around there. A long time ago. But those are really neat. And it's nice if you have one of those, because then when you do it on yourself, it's still not the same as if somebody else does it. But there is a difference when you're doing something where your own hands aren't connected to your body when you're doing it. It's like, you've got this thing that's doing it. It feels different. It's just different. Okay, I apologize for Snaps. She's being loud because she wants to go out, I think. So, hang on just a moment while I let her out. Well, she disappeared. Snaps, where you at? Snaps. Oh, there she is. Hang on, I'll be right back. Come on, girl, get out. Go on out. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't know she was out there because, hang on. We built a cat enclosure that they access through the bedroom window. So they go out the bedroom window onto a deck that goes out into the cat enclosure. So I didn't know she was out there because I have the shutter open a little bit, and that was why, because I thought there could be a cat out there that I don't know about, so I didn't want to close it all up. But we still have the curfew going on, so there should not be traffic going by at this hour. But the air conditioner just... Yeah, that's my air conditioner. I have it down low. But oh, I am excited. I'm waiting. It's probably going to take a minute because it's coming from China. But I ordered the little wind sock. I don't know what you call those things. Those things that you put over the microphone to like block out wind noise and stuff. I ordered two. There was a 2-pack that was the regular kind and then the furry kind that helps to keep wind noise and stuff out. So I've ordered them, but I don't know when they're coming. It said something about like May 11th through the 25th or something. It's like some crazy. When you order stuff from China, it always takes a long time. Even as close as we are to China here, but anyhow, so yeah, when that comes, I'll be very excited to try doing a video and see if it's going to block out some of this air conditioning noise and stuff. But it is just, it's still hot. I mean, it's a little after 11 o'clock at night, and it's hot enough to want that on. Because if I close up the thing, the window stuff, shutters, if I close those up, I can't breathe. It's like, ugh, it's just too hot in here. So yeah, I have to have that going. Oh, but yeah, it felt a little more normal today when I was out, even though people are still wearing the masks and stuff. A lot of people, including myself. it did feel a lot more normal, which was nice. Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but it's been depressing. You know, it's like, even though here things have not been, definitely not as bad as in America right now, as far as like the rules and regulations of everything. Because I don't recall ever hearing anything about us having to be on lockdown. I mean, technically, I've not seen or heard anything that said we have to be quarantined, that we have to be on lockdown. The only things that I've heard are mandatory masks, and the social distancing, and the curfew. Those were like the main things that I heard about here that we had to do. Now, I don't know, it may be a different story like in Bangkok and places, you know, bigger cities. You know, it might be a lot different there, but for here in this small town, it's like, you know, it's been pretty much business as usual for the most part, you know, so I think I just saw a bug or something fly by. That happened the last time I think I was making a video. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. There's another video that I want to make. I was going to do it tonight, but I thought, no, I'm kind of tired, and I don't really want to do it when I'm tired. I should do it when I'm more awake. I'm going to make a video talking about, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'll probably be editing this part. Anyway, I've got some ideas for some videos that I want to work on. So I'm going to be working on some stuff. Because I don't know, you know, I don't want all my videos to be like this. I mean, obviously, I think it would be fun to do some other ones. And I've got one that I'm going to do that I think is going to be funny. I hope it's going to be funny. And I'm not trying to copy anybody. It's just, you know, again, after listening to, you know, a couple of the people that I watched, I mean, they both said the same thing. You know, be yourself. Don't copy other people, but, you know, do your own thing. And it's like, you know, I'm not copying somebody if I'm doing a funny video. You know, they do funny videos, but I can do a funny video without it being copying them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the only way I'd be copying them is if I was trying to do their video, you know, like recreating their video or something. And that's not what I'm going to do, or that's not, I have no desire to do that. I just want to do my own thing, but, you know, I want to do some things that are funny. Because I just, you know, I like that. So, I don't know. I just want to play in my hair now. It's just, it feels so much better getting it trimmed up, cut. Not cut up, that sounds terrible. It just feels so much nicer. Because it was looking raggedy, it was feeling raggedy. It's, ugh. Now, I've gone way longer than, you know, however many months since the 1st of December. You know, I've gone way longer. I mean, when I lived in Bangkok, I went in and got my hair cut, and they mangled it so bad. This one place I went to, and this was a salon at the mall. I mean, at a big actual mall, not like this little mall here. This was an actual mall, and this was like a salon, you know, fancy like salon that I went to, and they, oh my God, it was so botched. It was such a bad haircut. It was so terrible that I think it was 4.5 years I had to let my hair grow out, and before I was able to really go get it cut again. Like 4.5 years I went without a haircut. Part of it was fear. I was terrified because after that I was just like so scared to go get my hair cut here because I thought, oh my God, you know, what if everybody's that bad? But it was just, you know, one of those things. It happens everywhere, and I'm not trying to, you know, say, oh, it's just here. You know, I've had bad haircuts in the States. You know, I've had horrible haircuts there too. So yeah, it happens. But that's why I'm not trying to get anything fancy. You know, when I went in today, I just said, you know, just cut it straight. Just no layering or anything. Just, you know, cut off the ends. That's it. Can't get fancy. If I want a fancy haircut, I'm gonna have to like get a wig. You know, find a wig style that's like, just go with that instead. I wish I had some wigs, because I think it would be fun to, you know, incorporate some wigs into my videos once in a while. You know, some role play and stuff. So, because I do like doing the role play videos, especially the funny stuff. I don't know. I just get a kick out of that. I don't know. I enjoy laughing, and I just think, you know, you can experience ASMR even if you're laughing. It doesn't all have to be slow, quiet, serious, you know. I don't think. And especially after, you know, watching Mary on Southern ASMR Sounds and Tony Bomboni, you know, he's done a lot of hilarious videos. I've been watching a ton of his stuff lately, and oh my gosh, he is a nut. He is so funny. I've really been enjoying some of his crazy stuff. God. I mean, they do inspire me. Now, I'm not going to copy them, but they have inspired me. They've actually, you know, watching some of their videos, I kind of got some ideas. I was like, oh, you know what? I think I could do this or that, you know. And one of the videos I'm going to do soon, if I wasn't tired, I would have done it tonight. But I'm kind of in more of like a chill out kind of mood. But I definitely want to do this one particular one that I think will be funny. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So I don't know. Part of me wants to continue sitting here and, you know, doing this video, but I don't know if this is going to be all that exciting. I'm just talking. I'm not really, you know, doing anything. I find that to be relaxing. Yeah, I didn't really bring anything up here to like really do much with. A flashlight. It's kind of loud, that clicker. I think I need a new battery. Or batteries. It flashes too if you get it on a certain setting. Now, if I didn't want it to flash, it would flash. But because there it goes, I think. Yeah. Well, you can't tell. That's weird. It's like it's actually flashing really fast, but on the screen, it looks really slow. I use this, I keep it like right next to the bed, so that if I get up in the middle of the night, I can see where I'm going. Because when you have cats and it's dark, sometimes you don't know if you know, they could be laying like in the floor or something. I don't want to step on them, or one of their toys or something. better if you have a flashlight. And I don't like turning lights on, because if I turn a light on, I'm gonna like totally wake up. Although I actually sleep with either the computer on, like I'll sleep with the computer on if I'm needing to watch the Bitcoin chart, because I'm into Bitcoin, and so like there are times when there's things happening with Bitcoin, so I'm like, I want to know what's happening. If it's in the middle of the night and something happens, I need to know about it. So I'll leave the computer on to watch the Bitcoin chart. Like if I wake up, I can look up and see, you know, oh, what's happening. Like right now, I have it on. It's like, that's what I keep looking at over here. But if I don't have that on, I sleep with my iPad on. So I had like this little rolling thing. It's actually one of these little rolling seats for a vanity. But I use it as like a little bedside table. So I put my iPad, and then I have these little plug-in speakers. So I plug the speakers in. I set the iPad up, and I'll have that to go to sleep by. And I usually, more often than not, I'm watching ASMR videos to go to sleep by. And it puts me to sleep. I love to watch, and some of these that are made for that, I mean, like there's some, you know, that they'll have, you know, 8-hour videos that are designed to help you fall asleep and be asleep. Sometimes I'll put those on. Sometimes I'll just put on just a regular ASMR video, and I'll be asleep before it's over, because it really is so relaxing to me. I love it. That's practically all I watch anymore. That and my cycling videos. Because I do like watching cycling stuff. But yeah, ASMR videos are like the top thing that I watch all the time. I mean, like literally, I will put stuff on first thing in the morning, and just, I don't know. It helps me stay more relaxed, because sometimes I get really stressed and I get really uptight about things, and it helps me calm down. Now, that person shouldn't be out there on that scooter. I don't know if you could hear that. That was a scooter going by. They shouldn't be, because it's past curfew. But, you know, that rule only applies to people who do not need to be out. Maybe that person needs to be out at this hour. Who knows? I felt like my eye was going to do that twitchy thing. Sometimes your eye just like twitches for no reason. I hear another scooter. Unless it's the same one off in the distance. I don't know. Anyway. It's pretty relaxing sitting here right now. It's been a long day. I actually got up early this morning. I didn't go for a bike ride though. I wanted to, but I've been watching this Bitcoin. Oh, it's it's like I love it, but it stresses me out sometimes, because I'm like waiting for things to happen, and like right now it's kind of down a little bit in the price, which I need it to go back up again. And yeah. But, you know, it's fascinating. It's interesting stuff. I know you guys probably don't want to hear about Bitcoin, but but a lot of times though, it's like that's what keeps me from doing my bike rides, because with Bitcoin, if you don't know anything about it, every 4 hours there's a new candle, what they call a candle, that starts, and it's always the same, you know, times every day. So it's like 7 a.m. a new candle starts, and that's usually when I go out on my bike ride. But if I'm like watching the charts and waiting for certain things to happen, I can't go on my bike ride because I'm liable to miss what's going on. But a lot of times I stay home and I don't do it. I don't go and do what I want to do because I'm watching the chart, and then nothing happens, and I'm like, I could have gone on my bike ride instead of sitting here for nothing. Anyway, I know I'm rambling now, so I suppose I probably ought to stop talking. And I don't know, y'all. Like I said, for me, this is like hanging out with my friends. So, I consider y'all my friends. All you that actually watch my videos, so thank you. See, I get emotional. See, I'm one of those kind of people. I get weepy and emotional over stuff. It's like I think about, how much I appreciate you being here. I was in my last video, I think, I hope I didn't sound whiny, and if I did, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. As I was talking about, how my channel hasn't really grown like I'd like for it to and stuff, and, I didn't mean to sound like I was whining about it. But I mean, it's like, it's important to me, and it's important that I'm, doing stuff that people are going to enjoy, and so, for those of you that are here and that are watching my videos, I really do appreciate you very, very much. It makes me happy when I see that I have gotten views, even if it is only, 100 views or, whatever it is. I really appreciate it. It's like, wow, there's actually people watching, and I appreciate that. It makes me feel good. So thank you very much. And hopefully you'll stick around. And maybe you'll enjoy some of my funny videos that I'm going to do. Because I've already done a couple. So if you're curious, you can go back on my channel and you'll see I have like role play. They're role play videos, bitchy customer service, and I did one that was like a nosy neighbor video. I thought they were funny. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed making them, and I enjoyed watching them. I thought they were funny, but that's just me. But if you're curious, you can go back and watch them if you haven't seen them. You might like them, who knows. Oh, and I did a cafe catio where you can see my enclosure, the catio. There. Anyway, but so thank you all for watching, and I'm going to try to get another video up soon. I'd really like to be putting up videos often, like at least a couple a week, if not more. I mean, honestly, I wish I could do one every day. I mean, sometimes I just can't. It's like I was wanting to do one earlier today, but it was just so loud. And I may have to just do it anyway. I'm actually thinking I might make a video during the day when it's just like a normal day and with noises and stuff. Just so y'all can see that, this is life here. But if my wind socks or whatever, if those things come, who knows? Maybe they'll block out some of that stuff and I can do videos during the day and it won't be as noisy, hopefully. So I don't know, we'll see. But again, thank you. I know I'm still rambling. I feel like I'm on, I don't know, people don't really talk on the phone like they used to. Years ago, we used to actually talk on the phone. We weren't texting and stuff because that didn't exist. So, it'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to go now. And, okay, well, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Okay, yeah, okay, well, I'm going to hang up now. All right, bye. Yeah, okay, yeah. And, and this goes on for 20 more minutes after you've already said you were going to hang up. That's what this reminds me of. So anyway, thank you, and I hope to see you again real soon.